Alrighty, folks, T-Biz here, and this figure right here is straight childhood nostalgia. The G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Copperhead. Dude, he always looked cool to me. He's also one of those Joes that I got that I think he might have been destroyed in some way, shape, or form. Or because the infamous O-rings, they'd break, and I guess I was a dumb little kid and I was too dumb to figure out that you could just put new rubber bands in there and stuff, or new O-rings. But anyways, he might have had that fate. I can't remember, but I do remember really liking that figure a lot and just being like, he's so cool. I love the colors, and he came with a water moccasin. I had the water moccasin. I got it from my parents when I was a little kid. Back in the day when my dad used to play softball a lot, like company softball team, and I remember we went to one of his games, and I had this vehicle. I can't remember if I tried to make it float in a ditch or something, or float somewhere. I remember trying to make it float somewhere in some water, and it didn't float because I was also, once again, a stupid little kid. Didn't realize that you could put like styrofoam inside the shell or the casing of the water moccasin vehicle, and yeah, if you did that, the thing would float. I'm pretty sure it would. And I never did that, so mine never floated. It would just sink, and I was just kind of like, I was kind of bummed, because you have the TV commercial, I think, where it'd show it like floating in the water, kids playing with it, stuff or whatever. And I was like, oh, it's so bad, and got it. Because I liked boats when I was a kid. I thought they were cool. And that thing was like I guess like not a swamp skimmer, but just like a badass Everglade, like ninja speedboat or something, something you'd blast the Everglades with or whatever. And yeah, this guy's sick. I've always loved his color scheme, and he's just, I don't know, he's always one of the coolest Cobras, I thought, because he's kind of, once again, got that mysterious vibe going with him. You don't see all of his face. You just see the helmet and the eyes, which I always thought was cool. Very much like Storm Shadow around that time, too, which with Storm Shadow, he was also very mysterious because you just never really saw his face. You just saw the eyes, those pissed off eyes, which I always liked a lot. But we're going to go ahead and read his file card, since they still don't offer damn file cards with these guys. Let's get into this. Let's see, Water Moccasin Pilot, codename Copperhead, file name classified, birthplace unknown, military specialty, air driver swamp vehicle operator. So it's an air driver swamp or whatever. Anyways, yeah. I always thought it was kind of like a speedboat or something. Anyways, it is presumed that Copperhead is native to or otherwise intimately familiar with the Florida Everglades. Intelligence sources venture a guess that he raced speedboats in high-stakes races in Monaco and Japan. See, I was right. His major weakness is gambling. Odds are that he got started by placing bets on his own races. Apparently, he compounded his folly by selling his services to Cobra in hopes of paying off his bookies. Gung Ho says, sure, I know the type. They're all around the Gulf Coast. Trash drifters. They can drive a swamp buggy like the devil himself, rebuild a V8 with a coat hanger and spit, fight all night, and race Kane till the cock crows. Man, I'm going to say this. I know I'm kind of getting off track because we're not done with this card yet, but Larry Hama wrote the best file cards, dude. I don't know, that's because that's all Larry Hama right there. That's hilarious. Anyways, if you don't know who Larry Hama is, do some damn research. Anyways, thank you. All right, and they got a heart full of gimme and a mouth full of much obliged. That's funny. That sounds familiar. They got a heart full of gimme and a mouth full of much obliged. That hits home. That really does. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now, and we're going to open this guy up and check him out. And got to do a proper unboxing. Oh, there he is. Sweet, man. Hell yeah. Whew. Man. That almost gives me a Woody. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that's crazy. I love this figure, dude. This character's always been one of my favorites, man. Always, always, always. I might keep this damn box just because it says Copperhead on it. Anyways, here's a little bag of weapons. Yo, Joe Cobra! I want to get the Cobra Law dudes. I hope we get those guys. I know some people hate on them, but I think the Cobra Law guys would be bitching. Cobra la 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 la. Okay, there's like a holster right there with some bullets. That's actually, the detail on this thing is nice. It's kind of like some, maybe gator or something. gator hide or something, or croc hide or something. That's cool. Some bullets. Nice. And we got another pistol right here. That's cool. Another pistol. This reminds me. Oh yeah, it's like a revolver with a scope, some kind of revolver, and then a machete. So there we go. That's cool, man. And then our figure himself. We got some line art in the back, some black and white line art of his crazy, insane eyes. That's rad. Let's go ahead and get this guy out and check him out. Alrighty, folks, and here he is. He looks badass, dude. I'm so stoked. I mean, the colors might not be as totally vibrant as the vintage figure, but it's still, it's badass. I don't know. Either way, it's cool. I like his belt buckle. That's cool. That skull looks like a snake behind it or something. Got a tattoo. It's like an ace of spades with something on it. Can't quite read it. I can't read it, man. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know what it says, but it looks cool as hell with the skull. Since he's like a gambler or whatever, gambling man. And he's got another I thought he got another tattoo besides this one. No, just that one. But all his holsters, you can put his gun in there. The little peg doesn't want to stay in there though. Spot for his machete. Yeah, his boots are badass. I like his boots. Those are cool. Those are really nice, man. His helmet's cool. He almost has like a, I want to say like almost like a Bane vibe going for all you new school people that don't know about this character. But yeah. So I guess it's like a respirator too, say if he goes underwater so he can breathe. Or maybe if he's like, you know, really jamming on the boat and just getting water in his face, maybe, you know, that's a good respirator thing so he can breathe in there or something like that so he doesn't choke. Going at like high velocity speeds through the swamp or water or whatever. Got the silver Cobra emblem right there. Yeah, he's badass. Once again, just standard articulation. You got the hips that go out, splitsies, double knees, all pinless, boot cut, rocker pivot. You got a waist twist, nice detented crunch, ab crunch. Head swivels all the way around. Move the neck too, I believe. Biceps, it's pretty much all the standard stuff, dude. But yeah, dude, he's rad, man. Cool ass figure. Next thing we got to do is just get him posed up, man. He's awesome. And here we have good old Copperhead in a pretty sick pose, slashing through the marsh or through the jungle. Like here, he's like in like an Aztec. It looks like some kind of Aztec or Mayan, like I don't know, background setting or whatever, in the Amazon somewhere. But that's pretty badass. I got him from Amazon anyway, so yeah. Amazon Prime for the win, woo! But yeah, rad, dude. Really rad figure. I like him a lot. He's badass. Sick figure, dude. Dude, just so rad. So freaking rad. I like the helmet, man. He's just fucking cool. He's really rad. He's a nice figure. Anyways, yeah, let me know in the comments if you had this vintage toy like I did, and if you have any good memories of it or not. And if you never had it, and if you're curious about it, just look up this figure. It was cool. They had a re-release of him, I believe, with the 25th anniversary stuff way back in the day, like over 15 years ago or over a decade ago. It was a while ago. But anyways, yeah, it's a sick vehicle. You can probably still get it. I think there might even be a G.I. Joe Retaliation version of this vehicle and stuff with him in it, and maybe different colorways or stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, just go out and find it if you can, if you're into that scale of figure too. That's a look at Copperhead, man. Cobra. It's an awesome figure, man. Anyways, thanks for watching. Now, have a good one. All right, later.